Next type of digital voltmeter is dual slope integrating type of digital voltmeters. It is another type dual slope integrating type of analog to digital converters are also there in the existing market. On the same principle, this dual slope integrating digital voltmeter works. The integrating digital voltmeter measures the true average of the input voltage over a fixed measuring period, in contrast to the ramp type digital voltmeter, which samples the voltage at the end of the measuring cycle. A widely used technique to accomplish integration employs a voltage to frequency converter. This voltage to frequency converter functions as a feedback control system that governs the rate of pulse of generator in the proportion to the magnitude of the input voltage. The simplified diagram of the integrating digital voltmeter is given here, where input is applied to EI first. Here you will find EI, input is applied to this EI and switch is closed to this EI. Then voltage starts reaching to the operational amplifier. This is the operational amplifier where voltage tries to reach. The capacitor charges now like this. Continuously it charges through R and C. During positive peak times, the capacitor charges. So capacitor charges, and then during that time gate pulse over here will be nil or 0. When it reaches to maximum EI over here, then switch is switched to SR. Switch is switched to another side over here. During this time, capacitor starts discharging from CR to this period, and the slope of this capacitor discharging is straight function. During this time period also, capacitor gives negative supply to simultaneously capacitor gives negative supply minus V, or say negative supply to this comparator, which gives a pulse to the NAND gate, which gives negative supply, gives positive pulse to the NAND gate. That means inverting amplifier, non-inverting amplifier functions, and it gives starting pulse of this nature. At the same time, oscillator generates certain frequency and it passes through the AND gate to the counters. When it completely reaches to 0 volt, then this tries to increase its voltage to positive, and so this this comparator gives 0 volt to this, and pulse goes negative. When it goes negative over here, this pulse becomes negative, gate stops counting, and this number of display counters are counted. So during this time period only pulses are counted and transferred to the counter, and that is nothing but a voltage that has been charged by capacitor. This is dual successive approximation type of dual slope type of digital voltmeters. The working principle remains same. We will see next type in the next lecture. Thank you.